a road to victory with Brentford. Bit of a rundown for you quickly. I have got the music off. Some things we just need to clarify. I have got the music off, and I have the music off because the previous FIFA stream I did, it got copyrighted. So I'll run you through my team right now. You can see the Brentford team right there. No, not too many changes to the Brentford team for now. I'm trying to save money until we get into the Prem, and I'm aiming to be able to get to Europa League in my first season in the Prem. That's if we get through. Currently sitting in first, unbeaten. So I'll give you a rundown of my team. Raya, who's stayed in goal for us, and then I have left back Henry Pinnock in centre back. Jansen, who's also stayed, and then a new signing, as always, as I always say, is Max Aarons. Great player. So that was my first purchase as soon as I made this career. Then we've got, as usual, Norgard. Got any Brentford fans watching? You'll know what your team is. De Silva, Jensen. I always get Jansen and Jensen mixed up. Yep, De Silva. Fosu. Mason Greenwood was my next signing. Young 18-year-old, great pace. Gonna train him up, get him Premier League ready. I think he only cost me about 5 mil, so it was a really good buy. It's going to be a really good buy in the making when he finally, comes about and gets his feet in the club. And then obviously at the start of my career, I bought 17-year-old Bennett. He is a striker / left mid. I've been playing him in left wing. I want him to get used. I want this team to get used to playing more uppish. That's why I've got them in this kind of. I don't really want to cut it. It's the weed sign shape. That's what it is, and it's not meant to be. I didn't do that on purpose, but I could switch it. That's their default. I could switch it a bit if I wanted to. I could play 4-4-1-1. That is a 4-4-1-1 basically, but it's a 4-2-3-1 wide apparently. Or we can have a 4-5-1 flat. We could run something like that, and I want to try that. Yeah, let's go with this. I think we're going to go with this. Obviously, put them back in their right places. Swap him out. Put Fus. Have I got any right wings? Yeah. And Bimu. Put him there. If I do pronounce any of these names wrong, don't have a go at me. Just politely tell me. But yeah, it's looking like a pretty solid team going into our next game. Yes, I'd like to save it again. So I've got the music off basically because the last time I had music on, it got copyrighted. I might turn things down actually. Audio. Turn it all down to about 3, 4. There we go. I need goal news from everywhere really. I just want to know the goal news from all around. Apparently you can lock to one player. Don't know if that turns it into a player career like, but I'm not gonna risk it. Happy days. This is Norgard's. So here we go, another game coming up for you live on the OG Gaming channel. Rudely interrupted. So another rainy day here at the Court Lane for another league game here. It's going to be Brentford. I'm going to turn that the fuck down because I can barely hear myself, so I'm kind of shouting. I want to be shouting. I want to be able to hear myself properly. Wrong one. Turn it down to about 1. So here we are, it's another day here at Court Lane for another league match at home to Luton. Luton Town is our next game. Quick fair play handshake taking place. See a very confident looking Brentford side there. And this is the first time Luton have visited us since the start of the league, so it's going to be interesting to see how different they play compared to other people. And here's our Brentford lineup: Raya, followed by Aarons, Jansen, Pinnock, Henry, Bimu, De Silva, Jensen, Bennett, and Greenwood will play along with Norgard in the middle. Forgot about Norgard. And here's how Luton are going to play. They're going to play Stetch, Keoso, Pearson, Bradley, Potts, Panzu, Butterfield, Berry, Brown, Collins, and Cornick. So here we are then. Kicking off at Court Lane for this interesting matchup. It's Brentford, not Bradford. Brentford against Luton. Potts playing it forward to Butterfield. Yeah, that's back with Potts here. Max Aarons has crumbled. Luton are getting through, and that is a really, really good stop by Max Aarons. He's really put himself through all season. A short corner, and Brown's running it in. I really thought one of them were going to sneak in and just poke it in, but no. Bimu. And look at the space that Jensen's got. Is it going to be the first goal of the game? Yes, it is. It only took 10 minutes, but the absolute massive amount of space between the two Luton centre-backs. They just slip too much. Jensen goes through. Nice little banger with his left foot. Absolutely brilliant. Ten minutes in, 1-0. Kick to back half here. Potts. Butterfield. Brown. Cornick. Going through. Cornick. And that is way over hit, unfortunately. Henry's going to do a short throw to De Silva. De Silva through to Norgard. And goal news from Swansea. Ayew has got the first goal 17 minutes in. It's 1-0. Bimu. Mason Greenwood! And he's known for his shots like that. Forces the keeper into a save. Corner's got a bit short in, and Jensen tried to get to it. Ball still in play for Brentford. This could be their little break. And it's been intercepted. Collins going forward. Berry. It's gone back to Butterfield, and that's an interception by Bennett. De Silva. In the middle. And that's Norgard, who's had a shot, and it's come off for a deflection, and it'll go out for a Luton throw. Well, he's offside. Big header by Norgard. And there's news at Preston North End. West Bromwich Albion through Pereira are now up 2-0. Didn't see the notification for the first goal. Meanwhile, back at Court Lane, we've got a corner here. I feel like the fans here don't know what coats are. Yeah, it's going to be a short ball in. Back out, and again this Brentford corner thing. This set piece takes on the possibility of having a rebound to get the ball back if the corner goes pear-shaped. Now here's Max Aarons out of his depth here, but he still gets a cross in, and it's going to be a corner again. Jensen to whip this one in, does so. News from Stoke, they go 3-0 up. Clucas. And they're against Blackburn. Jensen. Bamboo! That's not his name. But I just got very excited at that goal. Needed to check I was still streaming there. Thought I was just talking to myself. And that's a great shot there. Goes over the bar. "42 minutes played, only 3 minutes to go. Out 2 now. Mason Greenwood. Look at the space that Jensen's got! And that is a good save. Too early, too eager. Corner coming in. And someone's got to get ahead to it. It's gone out for another corner. Ball in from De Silva. Cornick, and the first half has come to a close. 2-0 here at Court Lane. And there he is. The man who got the first. Jensen. Oh, he's had a game. He has had a game. Half time at Court Lane, 2-0 against Luton, so it's looking up. How about some half time scores for you? So, Hull City are winning 2-1 away at Barnsley. Birmingham City are 1-0 down to Millwall. Bristol City are winning at home to Huddersfield Town. Charlton Athletic are 1-0 down to Sheffield United. QPR travelling to Derby at half-time. It is 1-1. Leeds United are winning at home to Middlesbrough. Nottingham Forest are getting beat by Cardiff 1-0. Preston North End, as we know, are getting beat 2-0 by West Bromwich Albion. Stoke are 3-0 against Blackburn Rovers. Swansea are 1-0 against Fulham. Wigan Athletic are losing 1-0 to Reading. Second half underway here. Norgard with an interception. Jensen, Greenwood. Cornick, and he's been intercepted by Pinnock. Norgard going forward. Bennett in the middle. Jensen! He scored, but the flag's up. He can stop celebrating now. He was just offside. Have a look at that again. I mean, if that pass would have been a couple of seconds earlier, could have been seeing the third. Aaron's. Some news from Preston North End. West Bromwich Albion have scored. Oh, and there's a mistake from the defender. Could it be Cornick? He just spoons it a bit, flicks it up too much. Pinnock. Trying to get it through to Jensen. Jansen just keeps it out. And Luton are making a substitution here. Jensen forward. I think he can see Mason Greenwood, but he's been stopped in his tracks there. Butterfield. Now Luton might be going forward here. And that is a shot that had to be blocked. Jensen has now got the space. He's got the time. Can he just? Maybe, maybe not. No, he can't. Defender just had more pace on him. Cornick, Brown, intercepted. Bimu. Cornick. Kioso. Henry with a head away. News from Nottingham Forest. They have equalised. Graban. They are now 1-1. Potts trying to get it forward. And Jansen this time with the ball out. Oh, you cannot give Mason Greenwood that sort of space. He's gone through. Flag's not gone up. Jensen, it's 3. Absolutely wonderful play. Yeah, the Luton defence was really protesting that that had to be. But they didn't quite get that, did they? Bimu. Go forward. Raya. Look at the space that Jensen has got, and that is a brilliant pass. It's passed in too early. Is it Greenwood? It is! Absolutely delightful. It has been an absolute blowout here. Mason Greenwood. Goal drought ends. Before I started streaming this, he had a bit of a goal drought. Now he's back on the case. Max Aarons and De Silva. 3 minutes of added time left. This game will be over shortly, and the embarrassment will end for Luton. Ball in. Could it be? No, it couldn't. And this could well be the final kick of the game. It is. It's over at Court Lane. Absolutely brilliant. An absolute blowout here. I think that was very successful, actually. I did thoroughly enjoy that one. That one was good. It was a great one. There's your full-time scores for you. If you want to pause and have a look at them, I'm not going to go through them myself. Stoke beat Blackburn, though, 5-0. Jesus Christ. Might have some contenders. So West Bromwich Albion are the people we need to look out for. And we are going to do some training as well. We are going to do one of my presets. It's my preset called AAA. This time, though, we're going to swap out fours for my man Mason Greenwood. I want him to adapt his attacking scenarios, simulate all. Absolute greatness from them all. Max Aarons goes up to a 75 now. Sheffield United. It's not, it's Sheffield Wednesday. Away from home. Let's go ahead and do this. Another day, another dollar, as the Americans would say. It's another game here today for the English League Cup at the Forest Park Stadium. It's Sheffield Wednesday against Brentford. Seven goals in his last 3 matches. That is really good for Mason Greenwood. So here are the lineups just after the fair play handshake. And here's how Sheffield Wednesday will be facing up. Kieran Westwood in goal, Palmer, Arifa, Bates, Fox, Hutchinson, Lee, Luongo, Harris, Windass, and Reach. We line up as follows: Raya in goal, Aarons, Jensen, Pinnock, Henry, Bimu, Norgard, De Silva, Jensen, Bennett, and Mason Greenwood. It's a 4-4-1-1 today. That's how we're doing, same as last game. Now, is our home shape better? As good as our away? Is our away shape better as English? Is our away shape as good as our home shape? We'll soon find out today. Sheffield Wednesday getting forward. There's Bennett. Look at the space they've given Jensen again. Hutchinson. Luongo. That's a ball through. Harris into the middle, and Janssen, if it wasn't for him being there, it could have been. Jensen. Intercepted. Lee. Sent it back to Palmer. Luongo. And some news as West Bromwich Albion through Townsend are 1-0 up at home to Swansea. Mason Greenwood here. Looking for Barnett. Or Bennett, I should say. Palmer gets really heavily intercepted by De Silva, who's gone through. Bennett! Mason Greenwood, and that is offside, luckily, for Sheffield Wednesday. All the short options blocked, really, and so are the long ones. De Silva gets the ball. I think he was looking for the through ball there to Max Aarons, just couldn't get to him. Jensen. And New Swansea have equalised at the Hawthorns. Bimu. Jensen. It's going to be a free kick there. Da Silva finds Bimu. Aarons. Aarons has got the ball back. Another ball in. Bennett! Oh. The opportunity was there. Just didn't have the final drive. Makes way for a throw, a corner though. Ball in. Well, someone's got to head to it there, and it's gone in. It's Bimu. What a goal it was. Sheffield Wednesday look absolutely devastated. It's a great corner in. He's marked, still gets it. Keeper had a chance, so did the defender on the near post. But unfortunately, the header was just too strong for the keeper to keep in his hands. And he's pretty much passed it into his own net. One 0 now, 30 minutes in. It's looking good for yet another away game. Ball looking to get towards Mason Greenwood. Is that going to be a foul? He was off the ball. The ref has not played it. And news of a goal at Fulham against Bristol City. Mitrovic has scored. And that is going to be a free kick, and could it also be a card? It's a yellow card for Christian Norgard. It was a late challenge, if I do say. Ball in. Couldn't make it work. Palmer. Reach towards the box. De Silva just gets himself in there. Bennett, and that is out for Brentford throw. Henry going back, he's made a mistake. Windass has the ball now. Is it going to be the equaliser they want? Yes, it is. Bennett just makes a poor mistake, poor judgment. It's given Sheffield Wednesday that goal that they needed. Bennett, been dispossessed. Jensen, and that is the response that Brentford were looking for. Another defensive mistake, and Jensen just pulls the trigger.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
3 minutes of added time called, as you heard over the tannoy there. Luongo. Try to go forward. That's Norgard going to ground there. Ball in. Could be a ball in. Had to be kept out, and that will be half time. So here are some half-time scores on the 7th of December 2019. Derby County travelling to Blackburn Rovers, who got hammered in the previous game against Stoke. They are 1-0 down. Cardiff are 1-0 up at Barnsley. Fulham are 1-0 up, not at Barnsley, against Barnsley. Fulham are 1-0 up against Bristol City. Huddersfield are losing 3-0 to Leeds United. Stoke are winning 2-1 at Hull City. Luton Town are losing 1-0 to Wigan Athletic. Middlesbrough are 2-1 down to Charlton Athletic. Millwall are 1-0 down to Nottingham Forest. At half-time, QPR versus Preston are 0-0. Reading and Birmingham City are 0-0. And West Brom and Swansea are 1 apiece at the Hawthorns. Now, for the second half, to finally get underway, and here goes. Bimu, and that has been called back. De Silva moving forward. Good shot. Ball into the box. De Silva. It's 3. And it's Pinnock. Another headed goal. And the guy to make his second goal in the championship. Fox is going forward. News at Nottingham Forest, they've gone 2-0 up against Millwall. And Sheffield Wednesday's next game is against Derby County away from home. And that's a good shot. Raya to Pinnock. Gives it to Jansen. The possession does not really view the scoreline, and that's Jensen! It's a blowout here. It's an absolute blowout. I swear you will never see anything like this again. As one great commentator once said. And news from Hull City, Leeds have gone 4-0 up.
Coming off the pitch, number 47, Josh Windass, to be replaced by
Windass is coming off.
Stephen Fletcher.
And Fletcher is coming on. Use of the wall there. And the wall is successful. Lee, Aarons, away, Norgard. Jensen. Oh, that was a crunching challenge. And here is our next game. Cardiff City at home. Should be a good one. But it will not be getting played in this stream. Fletcher trying to get forward. Brentford have got a foot in there. Bimu through to Mason Greenwood. Fletcher going forward. Jansen. Greenwood. He's done it. Absolutely smashed out the park. Look at that. Space he's got. One touch. Banging shot. Keeper just gets fingers to it. Jensen here. And that is another crunching tackle. Despite the Brentford protest, there were no cards given there. That's Bimu in the middle. Denied. And what was he thinking there?
Substitution for Sheffield Wednesday. Coming off the pitch, number 7, Kadeem Harris. Coming onto the pitch, number 14, Jacob Murphy.
News from Fulham, they've got a second one. Kamara. Oh, it's Fletcher. It's Lung. No, it's not. Raya. He's out of his box here. Ball in. Aaron's. Oh, fucking hell. Greenwood to Silver. It's going to be a ball in. Is Westwood going to go for that? No, he's not. There's confusion among the Sheffield Wednesday defence there as who was going to go for that.
The referee has indicated there will be no more than 4 minutes of added time.
4 minutes of added time to play it. Can they get one in the dying minutes of the game? Sheffield Wednesday. It's a ball up. Jensen. Mason Greenwood. And that is out. And the game should be stopped here. It's continuing on. And it's all over. Brentford have absolutely smashed it out of the park. Top quality. And I think I need a ciggy after that one. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been OG Gaming. And I hope you've enjoyed my flippity flabbing commentary. You're best, Dad. You want your full-time scores? As you know, pause it and have a look. Huddersfield got absolutely smashed by Leeds, as you see. 20 match milestone, 20 games, 20 played, we've won all 20. I've been OG Gaming. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Let's do a quick bit of training. Disappointed in Bennett here. Like, what the fuck's going on? Man's getting good though. My man's getting better. I like this. I've been OG Gaming. Thank you all for being here. And